Welcome to the Way of Mastery with Earl Purdy. Welcome to the Way of Mastery with Earl Purdy. Welcome to the Way of Mastery with Earl Purdy. We're going to talk about you only experience what you have chosen to create. We're going to continue in the topic, you only experience what you have chosen to create. This is Earl Purdy. Welcome to the Way of Mastery here on Facebook Live. We're doing the Way of Mastery, and we're going to talk about you only experience what you have chosen to create. I only experience what I have chosen to create. You only experience what you have chosen to create. Welcome to the Way of Mastery. It's a mystery how we create what we experience in our reality. We're going to get in touch with the creative parts of ourselves, our one self. Right now, we're going to talk about you only experience what you have chosen to create. We're going to be on page 96, in the Way of the Heart. Page 96, in the Way of the Heart, in the Way of Mastery. That's where we're going to be now. And I'm going to start out with the sentence that says, everything is a web of relationship. Let's say that. Everything is a web of relationship. Everything is a web of relationship. Everything is a web of relationships. Say that to yourself right now. Say that to yourself. Everything is a web of relationship. 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 We're going to be talking about that, and we're going to be on page 96. And don't forget that you can talk to each other. You can ask me questions, and you can talk to each other and make comments and share. That's the advantage of us being live, is that we can interact with each other. And I hope you're relaxed and chilled out just like I am. I feel relaxed and chilled out right now. And I'm thankful, I'm thankful for whoever is online. I'm thankful for whoever is tuned in, because I know that the truth is whoever tunes into this presentation, you were sent by the universe. You were sent by Spirit. You were sent by Spirit to watch this right now. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. We're in lesson 8 in the Way of the Heart. We're in lesson 8, page 96. In the Way of the Heart, we are in lesson 8. In the book, we're on page 96. Okay, so let's dive in. And if someone comes online and they want to know where we're located, please type it in and let them know, so that I won't have to stop what I'm doing and I can stay in the groove that I'm in. So we're going to start with the sentence that says, everything is a web of relationship. Everything is a web of relationship. Thank you, all of my mighty companions that's online. Thank you. Thank you for feeling like this is important enough and meaningful enough for you to take the time to tune in live, because I know you could always watch a replay later. So the fact that you're actually joining with me live means a lot to me. I appreciate that because I can feel your love and I can feel your energy. So it says, everything is a web of relationships. All webs are in relationship with all other webs. And all of the webs become grander and grander and grander ad infinitum. So you and I we are in a web. You and I are in a web of relationships with each other. And each one of us is a web. You are a web, I am a web. So you are a web. You are a relationship web. You are a web of relationships out of which you have selected certain pebbles, certain people, whether these pebbles be thoughts, whether these pebbles be perceptions or experiences, and you have dropped these pebbles of thoughts, perceptions, and experiences into the still clear pool of your awareness in order to create even more ripples. Then you have chosen which ripples will have the greatest value to you. These that have the greatest value, you lock into your being, and then they become your emotional field. And the emotional field is the first level of crystallization of the body. The first level of crystallization, the first level of making ourselves solid is the emotional field. So you are consciousness, you are awareness, and you are consciousness. You are consciousness, you are awareness, you are spirit, I am spirit. We drop certain perceptions, certain thoughts, certain experiences into our awareness, and then we value certain thoughts, certain perceptions, and certain experiences. And the thoughts and perceptions and experiences that you value the most are the ones that have the greatest value to you. And the thoughts, feelings, and emotions and beliefs that have the greatest value to me, those are the thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs that actually become my emotional field. And so therefore, getting to the point that you feel something is the first level of crystallization. So things that you want to physically experience, it's important that it be connected to your emotional field. So things that you want to create must be things you have deep feelings about. Feeling is a very important step in the crystallization of the body, in making things physical. So I need to get in touch with my feelings because my feelings will tell me what thoughts and perceptions I value the most. My feelings lead me back to my beliefs. My feelings lead me back to my beliefs. So then it says in the next paragraph in the Way of Mastery, from the emotional field, a further crystallization creates the appearance of a physical form. So your physical form is a crystallization of your emotions. Your physical form is a crystallization of your emotions. Your physical form is a crystallization of your emotions. And your emotions are made up of the thoughts and perceptions and experiences that you drop into your awareness that you give the greatest value to. So all of the thoughts, feelings, all of the thoughts, perceptions, and experiences that you value the most, these lock into your being, and they create an emotional field, and that emotional field creates the appearance of physical form. Okay. Hello, mighty companions. Glad to see you online. Demola, Kathy, CJ, Joanne, Courtney, Kim, everybody that's online, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Because what I just heard was how you create physical form. That you and I can create physical form. And we create physical form by the thoughts and perceptions and experiences that we have. And then we drop these thoughts and perceptions and experiences into our awareness. And then the thought, perception, and feeling that you give the greatest value to, that thought, perception, and feeling, that thought or perception becomes a feeling. And when something becomes a feeling, that's the first step in crystallization. So your feelings eventually create the appearance of any kind of physical form. So that means whatever you are surrounded by, whatever you see as physical form around you, That is something that came from your own feelings, your own emotional field. Now, remember that you don't have to believe these ideas. 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 You need not accept these ideas. You need not accept these ideas. You need not welcome these ideas. Some of these ideas are going to be hard to believe. Some of these ideas are going to be hard to believe. Some of these ideas are going to be hard to believe. And some of them are going to be quite startling. Okay, so you're not asked to analyze it at all. It's the use of these ideas that are going to give these ideas meaning to you and show you that these ideas are true. We are learning and hearing something completely different from what we are told in the world. And that is why I think it's probably true. I personally believe anything that's the opposite of what the world believes is true. It is that which you push around the planet in your very temporary third-dimensional form of attention, while all around you and just beneath the level of your conscious daily awareness, just beneath the level of your conscious daily awareness, just beneath the level of your conscious daily awareness, you remain in communication with all web of relationship throughout all dimensions of creation. Underneath your daily awareness, underneath what you are aware of right now, underneath what you are aware of right now, you remain in communication with everyone throughout all dimensions of creation. You are in communication with everyone throughout all dimensions of creation. I remain, even though I think I'm this Earl Purdy guy that's talking to you right now, underneath this awareness that I'm talking to you with right now, I remain in communication with a web of relationships throughout all dimensions of creation. So you are in communication with everything throughout all dimensions of creation. Throughout all dimensions of creation, you remain within communication. You are in communication with everything in all dimensions of creation. Underneath, wondering about if you can get your clothes out of the cleaners before the cleaners close, underneath that awareness, you remain in communication with all web of relationships throughout every dimension of creation. You are in communication with everything. So it is for this reason that an inspiring thought can come suddenly to you and penetrate your daily awareness. And you wonder, where did that thought come from? Have you ever asked yourself, where did the thought come from? We were just told where our thoughts come from. And I'm going to tell you, would you like to know? I'm going to say it again. Okay. Because you are in constant communication with everyone throughout all dimensions of creation, that's where the inspiring thoughts come up in your mind. The thoughts are coming up in your mind from all the different relationships that you are in communication with throughout all of creation. Your thoughts are coming from all the different relationships that you have, that you're in communication with throughout all levels of creation. The thoughts that are coming to you through all of the relationships that you have throughout all of creation and in every dimension of creation. That's where your thoughts come from. Your thoughts come from all that is. Your thoughts are coming from everything that is. You're in relationship with everything that is, and all of your thoughts, those thoughts that come up and you say, where did that thought come from? That thought came from a direct communication with all the different beings in creation and in all dimensions of creation that you are in communication with. It's penetrating your awareness. And you wonder, where did that thought come from? That's where your thoughts come from. That's where your thoughts come from. Or suddenly a picture appears in your mind. Okay, suddenly you have a picture come up in your mind. It could be a picture of anything. It could be a picture of a man and woman making love. It could be a picture of a man and woman making love. It could be a picture of a man making love. It could be a picture of a woman and a woman making love. It could be a picture of a child playing in a park. It could be a picture of a dolphin. It could be a picture of conflict. It could be a picture of war. Where did it come from? Where did that picture come from? Where are the pictures in your mind coming from? Well, it's because you live in perfect communion. You live in a perfect joining. You live in a complete joining, and you are like a grand field of energy. Say that. I am a grand field of energy. I am a grand field of energy. I am a grand field of energy. Say that to yourself. I am a grand field of energy. So don't forget to share this live broadcast on your timeline. Just take a moment to do it so that more people can hear this. This is going to be a powerful session this evening. Say this to yourself. I am like a grand field of energy. I am like a grand field of energy. And say to yourself, you are a grand field of energy in which all webs of relationship are reverberating constantly. All of your relationships are reverberating through you constantly. If you would take a breath right now and close your eyes and say to yourself, all of my relationships are reverberating constantly. All of my relationships are reverberating constantly. All of my relationships are reverberating constantly. You actually have access to the complete entirety of creation. You have access to the entire creation. You have access to the complete creation. You have access to everything. You have access to everything. You have access to everything. And if you would take a moment and take a breath, then you could feel all of your webs of relationships, and it would be reverberating constantly. You would feel this energy reverberating constantly. This energy that would be reverberating consciously would be the energy coming from all of the webs of relationships that you have, because you are in communication with everything and with every dimension of creation. And your thoughts are coming from all of these relationships that you're having with everyone and everything. And underneath your everyday consciousness, you are joined in communion. You are joined in communion. You are joined in communion with a great web of relationships. You are in relationship with everything in every dimension. And all of these relationships are producing the thoughts and pictures that come up in your mind. And this entirety of creation, it's not limited to what's happening right now as you understand time. This creation is not limited to just what seems to be happening right now. Creation isn't limited to just what seems to be happening right now. You have available to yourself everything. You have everything available to you. You even have awareness of what appears to be the past and what appears to be the future available to you. Everything is available to you. Say that to yourself now. Everything is available to me. 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 Say that to yourself. Everything is available to me. 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 Everything. Let's say it. Everything is available to me. 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 Everything is available to you. 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 Everything is available to us. 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 Everything that's real is available to you all the time. Anything that's real is always available to you. Anything that is real is always available to you. If it's real, it's available to you. Everything that's real is available to you at all times. Anything that's real is available to you at all times. Anything that is not real is not available to you at all times. Whatever is not available to you at all times, whatever that is, it is not real. Anything that's not available to you at all times is not real by definition, according to this. Things that are available to you are things that are of creation. There is not one of you who has not experienced this for yourself. In other words, perhaps you suddenly thought of a friend and then the telephone rang and you knew that it was that friend. Sometimes you know stuff without knowing why you know it. You know, the phone rang and you knew who it was before you picked up. That's because you're in constant communication in a web of relationship with all of creation in every dimension of creation. And everything in creation is available to you at all times. Anything that's not available to you at all times is not a part of creation. Creation is made up of what's permanent. Creation is made up of what is eternal. Creation is made up of what is always love, what's always real. Now, it says, it makes no sense in your casual, it makes no sense in your causal third dimensional plane, but because underneath, even though your conscious mind was busy making breakfast, even though your conscious mind was wondering about which stocks to buy and sell, or which perfume to put on the body, no matter what you're doing, you remain in perfect communication with all that is. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you think you're doing, you still remain in perfect communion. You still remain in perfect connection no matter what you are doing. I don't care if you're sitting on the toilet. You still remain in perfect communion. You still remain in perfect communion with all that is. It doesn't matter what you're doing. That's why there is a deep resonance between friends who are even separated by thousands of miles. All of a sudden, you know that they need you, and you know that you need to call them. So even if someone is nowhere physically near you, you know there are times when you know that you need to call somebody, or that you know that there's some kind of communication that needs to take place. You feel a sense of concern. All of a sudden, you just know somebody needs you, and you'll know who it is. You'll feel a sense of concern. Maybe the only thing that they did was stub their toe. But you pick up the vibration that you need to make connection, that you need to communicate. You all live this. You all know that what I'm saying is true. You all know this. There's no secret about it. So what I want to do then is I want to attract your attention. I want to attract your attention to one of the pebbles of your thought. I want to attract your attention to one of the pebbles of your thought that's really been dropped into the field of your awareness. I want to draw your attention to one of your thoughts that you have dropped into your field of awareness, which is generally true for virtually everybody that's involved in this three-dimensional experience called physicality. Physicality, don't you know that physicality is nothing but a third dimensional experience. There are many dimensions, and the physical dimension is the third dimension. The third dimension is the physical dimension. There are many dimensions. The physical dimension is the third dimension. And I'm going to share with you something about an experience that we all have in the third dimension. I want you to imagine a sentence being dropped from a vast height. I want you to picture that sentence picking up speed until that sentence strikes the still pool of your awareness and sends a ripple out. I want you to see that sentence dropping into the pool of your awareness and creating a vibration all the way through you. And what I'm saying is simply this. It is not possible for me to have complete mastery over which pebbles are dropped into my awareness, for I am at the mercy of the vibrational field set up by the ripples of all the thoughts and webs of relationship in which I swim constantly. Now, whatever perception that you give yourself, that perception is going to be absolutely true as long as you choose to believe it. Whatever perception you have, that perception is going to be absolutely true as long as you choose to believe it. That perception that we just heard was basically the perception that you are a victim of things that are happening to you. That perception will look like it's absolutely true as long as you choose to believe it. It would always look like someone's doing something to you. As long as you choose to believe it, it will always look like people are doing something to you. As long as you choose to believe it, the perception will seem absolutely true. Whatever the perception is, that perception will seem to be absolutely true as long as you believe it. It will seem to be absolutely true. Whatever that perception is that you're having, that perception will be absolutely true in your perception as long as you choose to believe it. That perception, whatever belief that you have, you would absolutely laugh at that belief if you didn't want it. You would absolutely see that belief as powerless as soon as you choose to acknowledge that that belief has no power. A belief is going to have power over you until you say that that belief has no power. You have to take the power away from your beliefs. You have to take the power away from your beliefs. If there's a belief that you don't want to have, you have to take the power away from the belief. How do you take the power away from the belief? You take the power away from the belief by no longer investing in that belief. You take the power away from a belief by no longer investing in it. You take the power from a belief by no longer investing in it. You take the power from a belief by no longer acknowledging that that belief has the power to affect you. So what is the point of that? What is the point of that? It's simply this. If you would choose to totally awaken, if you really want to totally awaken to the truth, if you want to truly awaken to love, if you would choose not just to be a wave that has mysteriously arisen from the ocean. In other words, if you would choose to be more than just another soul that has arisen from the mind of God and is somehow crashing about throughout the universe, it is absolutely necessary, if you don't want to experience yourself as a victim of anything, if you don't want to experience yourself as a victim of anything, or any kind of lack, if you don't want to experience yourself as a victim, it is absolutely necessary to own as your own the pebbles of your thoughts that drop into the still, clear pool of your awareness. You want to say this. You want to say this. You want to say what I'm about to say. If you really, really, really want to claim your God power, if you really want to change your love, if you really want to experience your love power, if you really want to claim your happiness, if you really want to claim your abundance, this is what you say. If you want to wake up, this is what you say. If you want to wake up, this is what you say. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I'm going to go through this slowly. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. Say that. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. So you are the one who chooses the effects you experience. You are the one who chooses the effects you experience. You are the one who chooses the effects you experience. You are the one who chooses the effects you experience. You are the one who chooses the effects you experience. Raj, Earl, Purdy, mighty companion, you are the one who chooses the effects you experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. You can almost say it like a chant or a mantra. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. We are the ones who chooses the effects we experience. We are the one who chooses the effects we experience. We are the one who chooses the effects we experience. We are the one who chooses the effects we experience. The next sentence of freedom, the next statement of freedom. Ready? Take a breath. Take a breath. Participate. Don't make this just another something that you're listening to and analyzing. If you're in a place where you can do this, let's join. Okay. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experience. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. You alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. We alone interpret all neutral relationships and experiences. We alone interpret all neutral relationships and experiences. You alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. Next line. Ready? Say this with me, mighty companions. So good to see you all on here. Myrna, Kim, Kathy, Jerry, Grace, CJ, all you other mighty companions. Thank you for going through this with me. Thank you for going through this slowly. Thank you for doing it all together. Next affirmation of freedom. Next statement of freedom. Are you ready? Here we go. I alone, it's right there on the page in front of you. I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. You alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. You alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. We alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. See if you can memorize it. We alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. Are you ready for the next one? These are powerful statements of truth and freedom. Powerful statements of truth and freedom. We are being given powerful statements of truth and freedom. And if we join together, if we do this together, if we join our minds, if we become aware of our web of relationship, and we use that power right now to move in the direction of waking up to love, we can have a profound experience of awakening together right now. We can have a profound experience of awakening together right now. So say this, those of you who want to join in this communion, please say this. I alone, and this is a big one, so I'm going to stay with this one for a few moments. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator to my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. You are literally creating this moment-to-moment experience that you are having right now with me. You are literally creating the moment-to-moment experience that you are now having right now with me. You are the literal creator. You and you alone, you and you only are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience right now. You are the literal creator of the moment-to-moment experience that you're having with me right now. You are the literal creator of this moment-to-moment experience that you are having with me and everyone else right now. You are literally the creator of your moment-to-moment experience of this right now. You are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. You and you only. You and you alone are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. You are the one that's creating your moment-to-moment-to-moment-to-moment experience. So here's the whole powerful affirmation prayer. Here it goes. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. These statements will absolutely free you. That's right, Kim. What a wonderful literal experience it is. That's right. You made me up. And I love you and my mighty companions in this experience. We are all in a relationship with each other. We are all in relationship with each other. Underneath everything that I'm saying to you, underneath everything you all are saying to me and to each other, you are in complete communion with all of creation in every dimension of creation underneath your regular awareness. So, as you can see, if what we just heard, if that's true, if what we just heard is true, then don't you think that changes everything? Don't you think that changes everything? If that's true, if what's true, if it's true that you are the one who chooses the effects you experience, if it's true that you alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences, if it's true that you alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems, and if it's true that you alone are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience, then this will change everything. It changes everything. Never again. Never again. What does it mean? What does it mean? Well, it means never again can you allow yourself to feel as though you are merely a victim of unconscious forces. You can never again allow yourself to feel that you are the victim of unconscious forces. If this is true, you can never again allow yourself to feel what? Allow yourself to feel as though you are merely a victim. If this is true, that you are the creator, literally, of your moment-to-moment experience, then you can never again allow yourself to feel as if you're the victim of unconscious forces. That means that never again can you look out beyond yourself and find fault with somebody else. If this is true, you can't look beyond yourself anymore and try to find fault with somebody else. If it's true that you are the literal creator, you and you alone are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience, then never can you look outside of yourself and say somebody else is to blame for what you are experiencing. It changes everything. If you are the one that's literally creating your moment-to-moment experience, never again can the energy of blame be projected from you and be dumped on somebody else. If this is true, you cannot dump blame on anybody else. If it's true that you are and you alone are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience, then you can't blame anybody else for anything that you are experiencing. You can't project any of your blame into anybody else. This changes everything. If this is true that you are literally the creator of your moment-to-moment experience, this changes everything. This changes everything. That also means that never again can the energy of judgment hold sway in your holy mind. If you really are the creator, literally, of your moment-to-moment experience, if you and you alone are the creator of your moment-to-moment experience, then you cannot let judgment hold sway in your mind anymore. This thought, this one singular pebble dropped into the still pool of your awareness is absolutely essential if you want to decide to wake up totally. And that's what this lesson is about. So here we go. If you want to wake up totally, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to do if you want to totally wake up? What is it that you need to do if you want to totally wake up to love and wake up to peace and wake up to joy and wake up to abundance? What is it that I totally need to do? What is it I totally need to decide? What is it that is essential if I want to totally wake up? If I want to totally have a totally perfectly loving, incredible, fantastic life? If I want to experience more love than I've ever experienced before? If I want to experience more happiness and excitement and fun and healing than I've ever experienced before? What is it that's absolutely essential that I become aware of? What is it that's absolutely essential that you become aware of if you want to wake up totally, if you want to get out of pain totally, if you want to get out of fear totally? What is it that's absolutely essential if you want to decide to awaken totally. Well, what is essential is for you to give yourself this thought. What is essential is for you to give yourself this thought. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. It's essential that you accept this statement if you want to totally wake up to the joy and the peace and the happiness that you've always wanted all your life. It comes with you focusing on these thoughts. I am the one who chooses the effects I experience. I am the one who chooses the effects I experienced. In order to wake up, it's absolutely essential that you accept that you are the one who chooses the effects that you are experiencing in your life right now. If you want to totally wake up to your spiritual identity and your spiritual power and get out of all pain and all sickness, you have to allow this thought to be dropped into your awareness, which is, I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. Say that to yourself. I alone interpret all neutral relationships or experiences. It's absolutely essential if you want to totally wake up. It's absolutely essential if you want to totally know the truth and live the truth and have a spectacular life and a spectacular existence. It is important that you tell yourself, I alone place the value upon objects. I alone place the value upon objects. I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. I'm the one that's placing the value on objects. I'm the one that's placing the value on things in my life. I'm the one that's placing value upon the objects in my life. I'm the one that's placing value upon the things in my life. I am the one that's placing value on the thoughts in my life and in my mind. I am the one that places the value upon my belief system. If you want to be free, these are the statements that will free you. These are the statements that will take all pain away. These are the statements that will take all separation from God and love and peace away. These are the thoughts, and we can say it together. We're in a web of relationship. We are completely connected with each other. And so everything that goes in one of our minds goes into all of our minds because we are connected right now. We are one mind. So when I say this, I'm saying this for all of us. When you say this, you're saying this for all of us. And it's reaching into every dimension, throughout every web of relationship that you have, in all dimensions of time, past, present, and future. When you say, I alone place the value upon objects, things, thoughts, and belief systems. And the last thought that needs to be said in order to free yourself is, I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the one. I alone am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. That was so cleansing for me. That was so cleansing for me. And I'm going to do a quick recap of what we heard. We're going to see if we can really bring this more deeply into ourselves than ever before. So I want to thank you. Thank you for being here and finishing up the section. You only experience what you have chosen to create. And if you find value and you want to make a financial expression of appreciation for my teaching ministry, I am Earl Purdy, and I'm glad to teach and learn with you. You can go to my website, earlpurdy.com, earlpurdy.com. Thank you. Don't forget, we are sustained by the love of God. We are sustained by the love of God. God's love sustains us. God's love sustains us. God's love is sustaining us. God's love is sustaining us. And I would like to work with you on a one-on-one level so that together I can help you go past any block that's keeping you from having the kind of happiness and joy that you want in every area of your life. I call those sessions I do with people clarity sessions, and also use my many, many years of experience as an astrologer and a numerologist for people who are open to that insight also. But it's by all means not necessary for us to work together and for me to counsel with you. My website, earlpurdy.com, absolutely lets you know exactly what I do and gives you the details of that. I will be doing another Facebook Live class at 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday. And it's called Hardcore Course in Miracles. It's on the Earl Purdy page on Facebook. And you can go to it directly, whether you're a Facebook member or not, by going to www.facebook.com/Earl Purdy Live. That's facebook.com/Earl Purdy Live. You can go directly to that link, to that Earl, and it'll bring you to where you can watch the live broadcast or the replays. Okay, The Way of Mastery, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it from the Shanti Christos Foundation. The Way of Mastery is fantastic, and please share this on your timeline. Let's connect with more of our mighty companions that we are in a web of relationship with. Let's connect at a level that will blow our minds, that it's so beautiful, because that's what we deserve to do. That's what we deserve to do. That's what we deserve to do. And I thank you for communicating and being online, and let's see if we can focus in on the thoughts that will completely free us. Take a breath. I want you to let yourself hear what I am about to say to you. Close your eyes and feel your web of relationships. Close your eyes and feel our web of relationships. Close your eyes, except if you're driving or something. Close your eyes and feel our web of relationship. Feel our web of relationship. Let's feel each other now. Let's feel each other up 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 now. Let's feel the web of relationships. Let's feel our web of relationships. Let's feel our web of relationships. Let's feel our web of relationships. Now, I'm gonna give you one thought so it'll be easy for us to remember, so that we can feel this. It goes like this. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Are you with me? Here we go. Here we go. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. I am the literal creator of my moment-to-moment experience. You are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. You are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. You are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. You are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. You want to say this. You want to say this. It is the key to unlocking your power. It is the key to opening up your mind and heart to who you really are, because this changes everything. What we heard tonight, what we heard on this video, it changes everything. It means never again can you allow yourself to feel like you are a victim. Never again can you allow yourself to feel like you are a victim if this is true. Never again can you look beyond yourself and then just try to find fault in everybody else. Because if this is true, you won't go beyond yourself to try to find fault in anybody else. I say, if this is true, you won't be trying to find fault in anybody else. If this is true, you will not be trying to find fault in anybody else. If this is true, you won't be blaming anyone else. You won't be judging if this is true. If what is true? If it's true that you alone are the literal creator of your moment-to-moment experience. Mighty companion, you are so awesome. So thank you. Thank you for doing this with me. And I look so forward to our next time of being together. May this course be with you. You are free from any need to see yourself as a victim to outside forces that are having a negative effect on your life in any way. Remember, first you think it, and then you value it, and then from valuing it, you create an emotional field about it. And when you create feelings about it, then it physically manifests. In case you want to know how things become physical form. Wow, we are free. Thank you, all of you. I love you.